Alright, hey guys, it's Andy again. I don't know what's better. There we go. Alright, so this came in the mail. It's ta-da, my 2.7 volt 350 farad cam cap. So I've been playing around with it, testing it. It came in this really nice packaging. Pretty interesting. And it's funny, they said it was $5. I definitely didn't pay that much. Well, that little. But anyways, yeah, from Thailand. Pretty funny. But yeah, the seller. Yeah, really nice though. It survived, obviously. It works good. I did a bunch of testing, so I charge it up to 2.7 and it'll blow holes right through the metal of these guys. So I need a proper switch, which is, it's fine. I'll work on that because just doing it like this, all I did was take two heavy wires and then these little guys here. I had to clip off the bottom part of it. Let's see. So, see these guys, so you have to clip off one end of the plastic so that you can actually clamp onto the metal. But, yeah, so I'm just charging it up. I'm using a 3-volt charger over here, this guy here. It's like 3 volts, but it actually hovers at 6 volts, and it'll bring it up to 3.2, so I just have to keep, like, using my multimeter, because I don't have a proper, like, buck or boost converter right now. That would be a buck converter I'd need, so I don't have it yet, so I'm just, it's no big deal. It doesn't damage it if I overcharge to 3.2. I checked that out. I'm sure it does actually damage it, but not enough for me to be worried about. I guess I could use that guy over there to control it. Alright. Maybe I should have thought of that. I'll work on that later. Don't worry. Anyways, so yeah, let's see how these guys did. These ones I used it to weld them together. Alright. Let's see. Milliamp hours. Yeah. So 2282. So this one lost. That's weird. And 3166 was lost. 3166 versus 33. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's pretty messy. There, it's really messy, but no big deal. And this guy was not too bad. This side wasn't done, it was just right here. And this, so yeah, there's this guy from Thailand or something that's where I got the idea to use this supercapacitor to do spot welding. There's a YouTube video. I'll try and find it and put in the link in the description so you can watch his video. Give him some love for, making the video. But anyways, so that was that. So, next on the agenda. This thing, I'm still working on it. Yes, someone asked, I'm sorry, I haven't looked at comments, I should have, but the case is going to go back on it. I'm going to chop off this, sorry, it's hard with, I'm going to chop off all of this wall because I want to put this guy down in here. It's going to be mounted down in here, and I'm going to solder points from this to here. This is going to be, you see that hole down there? Let's see. Yeah, so that hole, I'm going to cut it out with the Dremel a lot and put this guy in there, and then I'm going to solder into the contact points way down in there. So I have to take this whole plate off. But yeah, that'll be that. And then I'm replacing this switch with this 3-way switch. And then when it's off, then the positive of this charger will be connected to the positive, and that's another line of safety, so I'm not, you know, by accident running this guy because I forget to turn off the switch. It's just for safety, that's all. So yeah, that's that guy. Haven't done anything else with him, just preparing because I've been doing other work. Alright, next, so I finally got this thing redone. So this I had huge problems with. I don't know what was wrong or why it was doing this, but it wasn't fully soldering the 214 housing wire to this wire. I put tons of heat, tons of you know, all this stuff. What's it called? Flux. I put lots of flux on. It just wouldn't bond to the other side. I think it'll be fine, but I am going to redo it later on. It's just, you know, I want to be testing this thing for a while. So anyways, it's hooked up. It's, you know, if I do this, it's the BMS. If I do this, then it's a bypass. And that, I put the shunt here. I used, I wrapped in electrical wire. Electrical tape. Oh, yeah. Just a random spider. Ooh. Crush. Alright, sorry. So I use this stuff with electrical tape. And I wrapped here and here to secure the shunt in spot. It's not going to move anywhere. And yeah. So, and I put a lot of liquid tape behind that as well, so it should be pretty safe. I definitely should put some liquid tape there. And I'd just move these around a bit. Redo these. I chopped off that charger because these BMSs don't charge through the BMS. It doesn't work. Trust me, it doesn't work. I don't know. This is a good BMS. This is a good BMS. This guy here has 1 volt less if you go through it. Now watch this. All right. Look at that. Why? Because it's a piece of shit. Don't buy these things. Don't buy these things. They're not worth any money at all. They're worth $0. Either get this or where can it be? I have too much stuff. Yeah. These, I just suggest to always go with these 50 amp ones, or there's 100 amp ones that were posted on one of the Facebook groups. I believe it was J Hub Garcia's. I can't find it, but there are BMSs that are literally just the circuit board. And I lost mine. I didn't lose it, but if you can't find it, it's probably lost. So, anyways, yeah, that's, you know, I really like these. I've done enough testing that I'm happy with it. It's not perfect. It doesn't balance enough, but it does it enough, right? It doesn't balance, it's not fast at balancing it, but it's good enough. I'm happy with that. And then this guy, I've got to figure out how to rewire it because there's something really weird about this. So look at this. I pop this and it starts going down. I don't really know what's going on there. It's where I'm getting my power from that's causing that. There's some kind of capacitor somewhere. Maybe it's getting its power from a capacitor in here. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. It's most likely. But anyways, eventually this will be removed and like this won't exist. There will just be this wiring here and it'll be a really light wiring, and all it'll be is to complete the circuit so that it can do the balancing, and there'll just be a pass through. Go from here and it'll go straight to the shunt. So anyways, that's the progress I've made. I haven't done anything with this guy at all. Since then, I haven't done anything. I want to put another light switch just like this over here and just make me feel a little bit better. But I'm just still finalizing this design because I'm almost, well, I am ready to start soldering up my second power wall just like this one, but with 1 row removed, so I have enough room so that there's not stuff down here. Like this is no good sticking out. That's no good. I want all of this up here. So we remove that, and that gives us enough room for, I want an on-off light switch right here between this guy and this guy for safety. And I want one between here and my solar charger. and also one from here to the solar charger. But I can put the light switches over here on this board, probably. This is a good on-off, so that's fine. 40 amps is too high. I have a 30 amp one somewhere. Oh, it's on here. This one gets a weird feedback loop. You know, I was supposed to make a video about this guy more in depth, but I want to finish fixing the problems. I did fix it. See, I chopped off this wire. I rerouted it so it does properly. So this circuit is always balancing these batteries, no matter what. Whereas before, you had to have it on BMS for the negative to be connected, and then it would start balancing, which is no good. I want this thing to be always balancing, and I can stop it from balancing just by doing this. Right? I just pop it out. Done. It's not balancing anymore. So I'm happy enough with that design for now. So yeah, that's that stuff. So, you know. Anyways, lots to do. I have to take this guy more apart, desolder these two, solder on 2 contacts, go from here to this guy, and then from here down into there. And yeah, that'll be, you know, that'll be pretty good. I'll be happy with that. Yeah. I did consider putting this outside of the system, but I kind of like it inside, and you know, it'll look a lot neater because this thing is supposed to be able to charge these up. It won't because it's a piece of junk, but this is just a prototype board. Yeah, anyways, hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think about, I know that I went over a lot of things. I'm sorry, I'll do comments and stuff in my next video. Everyone's comments have been extremely helpful. Especially Eric's. You could, you know, look at my last video and look at the comment section because we do explain some things in there as well. But anyways, I do appreciate everyone's help in me, you know, going forward with this, and I hope it helps you with your projects. All of these things that I've found, all these problems that I'm trying to tackle, I really hope that it's useful to you. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.